Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of the vlog series. Today we're going to talk to you about the career in radiology in the UK. So radiology in the UK is a consultant-led service, so there's not as much demand for junior and middle grade doctors. It's spread out into various modalities which are all treated as specialist fields within the NHS. So there is a demand for generalists, but you may also find that if you've got a subspecialist interest like interventional or vascular or MSK or breast or paediatric, neuro, could be anything, then that's going to be really, really well regarded in the NHS. The main exam that you will need to sit in order to become a radiologist in the UK tends to be FRCR. There's three parts, so part 1, part 2A and part 2B, with test centres around the world. You can come through the PLAB route, it is possible, but it's generally regarded that because it's a consultant-led service, you're expected to have that Royal College route of entry. So if you're coming in through the PLAB route, you might need to look at fellowships or speciality doctor roles, of which there is a much lower demand in the NHS. You might find it trickier, though not impossible. Since radiology is one of the few specialisms where you can enter the UK system as a consultant or a locum consultant in particular, you tend to find there's a very high demand for radiologists. The main demand tends to be for the subspecialist fields. So if you've got a subspecialist interest, then you're going to find yourself in much higher demand. That said, you should always be flexible on what you want to do. So you'll often find that if a trust need, for example, a breast radiologist, it is hard for them to appoint someone as a general radiologist into that role and train them up. So you should be realistic in your expectations. You may have to take something that's got more of a general feel to it, or you may be expected to neglect some of your chosen fields in order to highlight some of the others that you've worked in throughout your career. But generally, demand very, very high for radiologists in the UK. Okay guys, thanks so much for listening. If you are interested in the career in the NHS as a radiologist and you've studied FRCR or come through the PLAB route, then please feel free to get in touch. As always, put the contact details up.